And welcome back to Millennial Madmen. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Jesus, and I'm here with my co-host, Jose.
Hey, people.
And Nigel, he's not here yet again. You get to stare at his lifeless, soulless
Ping
pong ball
Yes.
up a fucking head. God damn it, Nigel.
I know. Bailed on us again.
Oh, to be fair, we didn't do anything last week, but neither here nor there. So we do have some very entertaining stories for you. I want to go ahead and start here with one I think is quite ridiculous, but it's still kind of funny. Parents sue after Volkswagen tracking firm refused to find stolen SUV with kidnapped boy. Yeah.
Why is that? Why did they refuse that? Sounds like a reasonable request, obviously.
Yeah, like why would you not? So the whole story behind this is apparently they would not, and I'll just read it here. Volkswagen refused basically to help find kidnapped child unless a subscription fee was paid.
That was it?
Yeah.
That was the reason? They weren't paid for their subscription?
Yeah, unless you pay for the subscription, we can't tell you where your vehicle's at. Wow. Is this really where the world is coming to? That you own the vehicle.
Greed on that level.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Just, hey, you know what? If you stole it, you stole the jalopy. That's it. I'll just find another jalopy.
Yeah, but in this scenario,
it was not a jalopy.
You kind of have
they kind of have
vehicle.
Yeah.
See, that's kind of necessity.
At this point, I would think it would probably be better just to have your own tracking device installed on the vehicle.
Yeah, but I guess they were paying for this service. If you have your own tracking device, you might have to pay for that.
Yeah, but
service too, depending on the company you go with.
See, but that's well, they're saying that they didn't. I don't think they had the service. I think they made it sound as though, and let me see if I can find it here. I'm pretty sure I read it. They didn't have the service.
Well, like it was complimentary.
Yeah, you need to pay for this service
for a certain period of time.
Yeah, you need to pay for the subscription, and then we can tell you. So they, like people have like OnStar on their vehicles, but they don't ever pay for it. It's there, but you don't buy it outside of what they give you for free, right?
Yeah, when you first buy the vehicle,
right? So,
but after that free trial's over,
you got to pay.
You got to start paying.
Yeah, which is probably what. Yeah, okay. So here it is. So, deputy was informed that the vehicle's free trial period for the CarNet services had expired, and that subscription of $150 was required before the location of the vehicle could be provided. Exactly what I was just saying.
We were just saying. Okay, we had the same.
Okay. We're on the same page.
Same page, and these pricks over at Volkswagen were like, "Nah,
no, we need $150. Your trial period has expired."
Ransom. So were they in on the kidnapping or what? What is this?
It fucking sounds like it.
It sounds like pretty much they were part of this whole thing.
Sounds like highway robbery and kidnapping, man.
And kidnapping.
Man, for a low cost, $150, get your child back. Not the car.
Beyond that,
just the child.
Yeah, well, you better hope the child is in the car.
Yeah.
So I say they got a case.
I would think so, yeah.
They got a good case here. Okay.
I agree.
What the fuck, Volkswagen?
I agree. The family said that the automaker's demand for payment and refusal to cooperate with authorities delayed the search for their abducted child and caused Shepard and her husband extreme emotional distress. Family remains in therapy over the incident. That's what the lawyers were saying. Wow.
Did they find the kid, at least?
I think they did.
Okay. At least there's some good to this pretty bad story.
Yeah.
They found the kid.
And I'm trying to see if they say. I'm hoping they do. There's a little 2-year-old son of theirs, man. That's come on.
Come on, Volkswagen. You know what? Next time I'm buying a BMW.
Okay, here we go. They did find it. Ultimately, someone working at Waukegan Business reported seeing 2 vehicles enter a parking lot before abandoning a small child less than an hour later. Oh, well, thankfully somebody was watching. Thankfully we had someone that was nosy enough to notice
reported
that. Yeah.
Suspicious behavior.
Dude, I would have been livid. I can't imagine. This would have been like Taken. If that were me, that would have been Taken.
Yeah.
I'd be out there like Liam Neeson, dude. But yeah, no, Volkswagen greedy.
Big time. L for Volkswagen.
Oh yeah, that's a hard.
And their customer service.
That is a hard L. and for whatever service they're using for their CarNet, I think they said.
CarNet, that's the Volkswagen
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, for their subscription based thing. Man, I fucking knew it was the stupid trial period thing. But I mean, come on, you're really gonna make them pay? Well, now they got to pay them. They have to pay the
Yeah, now they're gonna
family.
make Volkswagen pay. Yeah.
Yeah.
See how this goes in court.
Yeah, I hope that 150
Bunch of
bucks was
pricks.
worth it. It was
Yeah.
worth the court case.
Yeah, Volkswagen.
Oh man. Well, next story we got here: Milford Haven garden ornament. Did I say urn? I'm sorry, I meant to say orn. Garden ornament turns out to be a live bomb.
What was it? A gnome?
No, it's a freaking missile.
Flamingo?
It's-
Oh no, a missile.
yeah.
Oh, so it wasn't actually like a typical garden ornament
No,
or decoration.
they thought
It
it was
was Just a missile displayed as a
a
missile, or what?
64-pound naval projectile.
Whoa!
Is what the Ministry of Defense said it was. So the family that had it, the couple, they thought it was just a dummy bomb with no charge in it. No. Bomb squad came out and said, no, that's live.
Where did they get their hands on this thing?
I have no idea.
64-pound naval projectile.
Oh my God.
They find this at a garage sale or something?
I think so, but you got to let me read this. Mrs. Edwards said she used to bang her trowel on the bomb to remove earth after gardening.
Her trowel? Like a gardening tool?
It's
Like a hoe?
it's like a little baby
Rake?
hand shovel is what it's called, a little trowel.
Oh, okay, one of those.
Yeah.
And she would smack it against the bomb?
She's gonna become the garden real quick.
Yeah, she's going to fertilize the whole yard.
Oh my
Damn.
God. Man.
Sometimes you never know.
Yeah, so they had to have the bomb squad come out next day.
They blew it up there?
I think so. They have these covers that they put over it, like a very hard cover, and they just detonate inside of that. That's one way of doing it.
I guess. The blast wasn't big enough. No,
I mean, if they contain the blast, I don't think
property or anything like that. Yeah, but can they contain a blast of something that magnitude? That's a military size weapon.
And I'm sorry. No, I was wrong. I'm sorry. So they do clarify here towards the end of the article. The EOD team assessed the item and determined it to be 64-pound naval projectile, which was removed from the scene for subsequent explosive demolition. So they did remove it from the scene. Sense. Okay. Yeah, you're right. That's probably 64 pounds of explosives. That's not going to be something you can contain. No, it ain't no firecracker. Yeah, exactly. No, definitely not a firecracker. Oh, that would have been very, very bad 4th of July.
Yeah. But where was this again?
This is across the pond because they're talking about the Ministry of Defense.
Yeah, Ministry of Defense versus Department of Defense. So I'm thinking, somewhere in Europe.
Yeah, it's in Europe. You can tell the license plates they got there. It's not one of ours.
They got Euro plates.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they don't say where they live, but just context clues is enough to. Oh yeah, well yeah, it does. I guess Milford Haven. I don't know what Milford Haven is. I don't know what that is.
Well, was there Milford Haven, comma?
No, it was a colon.
State, Providence, or
it was just nothing? Milford Haven, colon.
Semicolon. Is that a name? Is that a place? But
it's probably a place. The name of a place. They don't really specify. Right. They just I don't know how they do their storytelling over there for news across the pond, but I guess they do it like this, where they put a colon in front of or after the name of the place that it's taking place.
A colon, not a semicolon.
Yeah, not a semicolon.
Hard colon.
Yeah, hard colon. Hardcore colon.
Like that lawyer we're going to talk about soon.
Oh.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, oh yeah. Big foreshadowing indeed. Well, a next unfortunate event deals with Christmas. And we're in the month of December, so to celebrate a little early. A mystery as inflatable Santa gunned down in suspected drive-by shooting. Yeah, family's holiday cheer was suddenly deflated, you could say, when they found their giant Santa inflatable flat on the ground with an apparent bullet hole in it.
Just one?
Just one.
So they missed all their other shots, or was it just one shot? Boom.
I
and they
think it
drove
was
off?
just one shot. So, oh, what a shot too.
Okay. Well, it's a big inflatable Santa, right? Like the inflatable arm.
Yeah,
people
it's kind
from
of
the
hard
car
to
dealership.
miss. It's kind of hard to miss that.
Yeah.
You only need one shot. If you need more than that, you're a bad shot. But yeah,
And it was in a drive-by.
yeah. So they're saying that on their CCTV camera they had outside of their house, they didn't think anything of it. They heard like a little pop outside. They didn't think what that could have been. He comes out the next morning and sees, hey, my Santa's deflated. Oh well. And then he goes to check the cameras, and that's when he sees this car turn back around, hard U-turn, and then pop, and then book it.
So they saw the Santa. Immediately had to be like, whoa, whoa, let me just kill this Santa right now.
Yep, needs to die. This Santa
He's in the wrong neighborhood. He was wearing red in the wrong neighborhood.
Yep. Well, apparently he's told the news people here that there are multiple neighbors that have inflatables too, and they're saying certainly they could have been targeted as well. So the news outlet that he had notified of this, they're thinking that someone's going around shooting everyone's inflatables. Who?
So
what? Why?
Yeah, somebody with a grudge against
Christmas. I mean, why take away the
Christmas?
holiday cheer because you had a bad time and everyone else has to suffer?
You're having a bad day, now you're just gonna blow up everybody's inflatable Santa.
Hey, you know that shit's not cheap, right? That crap's expensive. Those inflatables, they're not.
Yeah,
like,
the inflatable ones are expensive decorations. Yeah, I don't know what they are. I guess it depends on the size. How big was this Santa?
It was pretty.
Like how many feet tall? Was
They
it?
don't say how tall, but you can see the video footage of it. It stands taller than the house almost. It's a pretty big Santa.
Dang. And somebody maybe he's just trying to send a message.
No more
Drives
Christmas
by,
on
shoots
this
one
block.
time. Yeah, and then just kept going. Maybe he didn't like the people in the house.
Well, then he would have shot the house up, but he only shot the Santa and took off.
The Santa. Yeah, he didn't want to hurt anybody except their spirits.
Well, you don't need a gun to do that. You can just go up and just stab it with a knife or something, or
maybe that's all he had on his person.
or a really sharp stick. I mean,
maybe it's not that easy. It's quicker and easier to just pop and then keep driving, and you can be further away from it in case it fights back.
I guess. I mean, a gun, really? You gonna do it with a gun?
Yeah, it's a bit.
Yeah, to me, that's a bit excessive. Yeah.
Completely unnecessary.
Just as unnecessary as this fool over here. Grinch tries to steal Christmas, stands in front of elementary school with Santa is fake sign. Santa, and so this son of a gun is dressed up as the Grinch with the hat and the red coat, and the sign that he's holding says, "Santa is fake, Jesus is real."
Oh, he had the Grinch costume.
Yeah,
too.
he was like the full Grinch costume.
He was trying to be the Grinch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, this is in Amarillo, Texas, dude. This is in our own backyard. Well, it's within Texas.
Everything's in Texas.
I know everything wild like this happens in Texas.
So he was holding up a sign saying Santa is fake. In the morning, when kids are coming to school, first thing they see is this
Oh
guy.
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
hurt
the
this guy?
parents were not happy to see him.
Well, yeah, 'cause they probably have to deal with a lot of questions and tears because of this guy.
Yeah, it's gonna cause a lot of depression that year.
Only if the kids know how to
Yeah,
read.
that's true.
It depends on if the school is good enough, whether or not that sign's going to be effective. Can these little kids
We're about
read?
to find out.
They'll find out now.
Yep. We're gonna find out which ones are the real believers, based off if they can read or not.
Yep. Let's inflict a little bit of trauma to these kids. Small trauma.
Yeah, small trauma. They'll get over it once they find out that, yeah, Saint Nick is real, just not the Saint Nick that we've come to know, with corporate America.
The flying reindeer.
Yeah, all
Rudolph
that
isn't
was
Dancer and Prancer.
what was like a pagan thing that would
Donner
happen?
and
I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't know. We don't want to scare any little kids
No.
that are listening to this program.
Well, if anyone has their
But
kids,
we don't want kids to be listening
Yeah,
to this podcast. This is not
no.
a child-friendly podcast.
This
nor
is
have we
marked
ever
E
claimed to be.
for explicit for a reason.
Yeah, E for explicit, not E for everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, this podcast is not rated E like my hands. All right, it's not meant for everyone.
For everyone. No.
Oh, we do have one thing that is for everyone, and that's going to be our good old friend Zencastr. Ooh, yeah, I know we mentioned him before. We're going to mention him again. So, a couple weeks ago, I mentioned the ease of use with Zencastr and how we kind of got into it. Man, they're really great. It is really easy. All you got to do is log in with using your browser and start recording a high-quality podcast right away. Record studio quality sound and up to 4K video with your guests. Feel a sense of zen. Knowing Zencastr's multi-layered backups ensure you always have your recordings in the highest quality, even if the connection is unstable. Hell, we even had moments where we lost our own connection. Thought we lost the recording, but sure enough, there it was. It's beautiful quality. So if you ever thought about podcasting before and realized that you need a lot of different tools and services, those days are over. With Zencastr's all-in-one podcasting platform, you can create your own podcast all in one place to distribute to Spotify, Apple, and any other major destinations. You can even join in with Zencastr on their freebie plan. Or if you're needing something with a little more heft, go to zencastr.com/pricing and use our code. We'll have a referral link up here for y'all. And you'll get 30% off your first month of any Zencastr plan. Want you to have the same easy experiences I do for all of my podcasting content needs. Okay, it's time to share your story. And with that, we're going to share another story with y'all. And this one's a fun story. So let me go and pull that up. Jose brought this one to my attention. Thank you, Jose. Iowa man gets indecent exposure charge after getting caught pleasuring himself at a come and go station. I'm sorry. It's just a
gas station.
It's just the stupidity of it. Well, it said I could come and go, so I came and I went. What's the problem?
He came and he tried to go. Yeah. Then the police showed up and ruined everything.
Oh yeah, they ruined everything. It's like, hey, we caught you on camera. Apparently, when they confronted him with the surveillance footage that was him in the car. The guy's name is Kelly, Kenneth Kelly. Kelly denied being the person. I know, right? He denied being the person in the video, but later admitted to it. It's like, why are you gonna lie about it? Just say it. It's like, yeah, that was me.
You're on camera.
Yeah, if you know you're on camera, there's no
kidding.
no sense of it. But he claimed that he was merely scratching his genitals. Okay. I don't know if this is considered scratching, buddy.
That motion for an extended period of time.
Maybe this, but not this.
Goodness.
Oh my God. For those of y'all listening, just watch the YouTube channel podcast for it later. If you don't know the motion I'm referring to.
I'm pretty sure
they're getting just from context clues. You know, I don't have to get more descriptive than that.
Picture it.
Just
but this guy,
imagine. I don't even know if you want to imagine that. Yeah, it's kind of that's kind of aggressive.
But he is now facing charges.
Yep. Hey, well, he was charged. He was charged with indecent exposure, which is a misdemeanor that carries potential jail time if convicted.
Oh, so he can still go to jail for this. Oh yeah, he's
probably gonna go to jail.
There's not much fighting. No. Yeah, he can't fight it like he fought his meat.
No,
that's
no.
Game over.
He might be having to fight other people's meat if he ends up going to jail.
Fight off other people's meat.
Yeah, the whole bob and weave, ducking, bob and weave.
He's gonna have to do a lot of that.
Yeah. Just
coming in 2024. Whenever his conviction is carried out.
Yeah, there's your new come and go over there in the corner of Sector 5 in the prison. Yeah.
Ouch.
Wow, man. Aggressive.
And the name of the station.
I know. It's like
not a Valero or Circle K.
You could not make
You couldn't pick an Exxon or a Shell. No. He went to where?
Come and go.
Come and go.
Yeah, exactly.
Brilliant.
And you know what?
Brilliant
like, for those of y'all that want to, well, that, or maybe he was taking, maybe,
come on, man.
Maybe he was taking the name of the gas station too literal, you know? Yeah, maybe he's Mr. Literal. So he's like, well, it did say come and go, so he's got half of that.
Is that going to be his? Is that going to be his lawyer's defense right there?
Yeah, he's like, Your Honor, can you really find him guilty for? going to
the
an
invitation
establishment
that
that
he received
clearly invited him in to do exactly as he did.
Yep.
I rest my case.
Exactly as he did. He's on camera.
Yeah. No. He.
There's no fooling us with this. I saw the sign excuse.
I saw the sign.
Like, nope.
I saw the sign. It was like a message from God. This had to happen. Well, here's something a little bit lighter, but very dastardly too. Chicago. Yeah, very This is like super dastardly,
Diabolical.
dude. Chicago man bought a car for $600 in his ex-girlfriend's name, and then parked it at the airport to rail up parking tickets totaling over $100,000.
Jesus. He took that petty ex
Yeah.
to a whole nother height.
Dude, he's the king of pettiness like that. I've heard of petty shit. I've been petty myself before, but I
mean, shit, we talked about petty exes on this podcast before, right? Like that lady who diverted a whole plane. Remember that? And now
that one was pretty extreme. But this is dealing with the airport still too, just not on the planes. Just
this is a personal financial jab at the ex.
$100,000.
That's a big jab,
shit. Dude. Just cut it loose. You're done with her. You don't have to get back at her like this.
Yeah. What did she?
What did she do that was that bad?
What did she do, bro? That made it that bad. You just had to get her in.
You had to be like, you know what? Fuck this bitch.
Fuck you, ho. and then he went through the time to buy the car.
He spent $600.
Park it in the airport.
He spent only. I'm gonna laugh if we've ever find out, because it doesn't tell us any further than that. But the only thing it shows me is the top comment for this. Bro's an evil genius. Yeah, no shit.
He is an evil. That is a very good assessment.
I mean, I will give him props.
Evil genius.
That is very, very evil, and it takes a sinister mind to do that. This guy needs to be behind bars before he does something even more sinister.
Like take over the world or something?
Yeah, like Pinky in the Brain over here, dude.
Yeah. That's a good analogy. He's got a lot of big brain.
Oh, my goodness.
But, I mean, the level of planning, like, where did this come to him? In the shower?
Or on the porcelain thinker?
The porcelain thinker, he's like, how do I just really get back at this bitch? I have an idea. And then just randomly came up with this aha light bulb moment came up.
Well,
and then that's when he thought of this.
I don't know if this attorney was sitting on a porcelain thinker. I think he had more like a cardboard, cylindrical shaped thinker, if you will.
Huh?
I'm about to get to it right now. But yeah, no, let's dive into this. Ohio attorney suspended over pooping in a Pringles can and leaving it in the parking lot.
Wait, parking lot of what? What parking lot is he pooping in cans? At work?
Yeah.
At the law firm? Yeah. Really? Or in court?
Not in the court. This is a little shit bomb in the court. No, so the Ohio Supreme Court suspended an attorney who defecated to a Pringles potato chip can. We know what potato chips it is. We know it's in a can. And then tossed it into a parking lot of a crime victim advocacy center.
Whoa. Okay. So he went to a crime victim advocacy center. Okay. And then in that parking lot, he lined up hole to hole. Shit. And then just went, fuck you. And then just drove off.
Wait. Oh, it gets better. Dude, it gets so much better. It gets so much better. So
please continue.
The criminal defense attorney's name is Jack A. Blakesley. His defense, he said he didn't target anyone in particular, but he had a habit of putting his shit in a Pringles can and randomly throwing them from his car.
Wait, this was a known pattern of behavior? For an attorney?
Oh my god!
He was a Pringles grenade throwing shit flinger?
You can't make
So many questions here. Okay. So many questions. What was his problem? He does this for fun? Is this like a
Yeah, he said he claimed he pulled
like
the Pringles prank at least 10 times that year. Okay, look, first,
oh shit. 10 times? This year?
at least 10 times, which
This
means
year.
he maybe lost
At
count
least
after
10
10.
times. He may lost count. So what about previous years? Has he been doing this like forever? So in this town in Ohio, are they
Oh,
like known for like finding shit
I don't
cans
know.
in
The
random
court
parking lots,
didn't.
like at a Target parking lot or something?
Okay, so the court didn't buy it, and they said that he purposely chose the Haven of Hope in in Cambridge as his quote unquote drop zone.
And this was to send a message.
What message? What the fuck are you trying to say by throwing a shit grenade in a Pringles can? Oh my god!
I don't know. I'm just trying to consider all the possibilities.
Just trying
to
deduce because like this makes zero fucking.
This is too much confusion.
This guy's a sick son of a bitch. But fucking hell, you can't make this shit up. It's the funniest thing I've heard all year. We talked about some crazy,
it's got all the way to the Supreme Court of the state of Ohio.
That's the greatest part because it's a defense attorney.
Imagine. So he's a criminal defense. So he's defending criminals, and he's throwing shit at the victims of said criminals.
There it is. There it is, right there. That's it, right there.
That is one.
We connected the dots. You got it. There. That's it, right there. That makes the most sense. He's targeting the fucking victims of his.
What? Yeah, he's targeting the victims
of his clients.
Oh. Yeah. At least he actually believes his clients are innocent. Clearly.
Wow.
Because he's shitting on the victims.
He defecated on them in court, metaphorically speaking.
Metaphorically, yeah, not literally.
And then he took it to the next level and literally defecated on them with a shingles a shingles bomb.
I wonder when or how did he think of this?
Okay, look, if what he's saying is true, and this is the prank. Okay, first off, I've never even heard of the Pringles shit prank. I've never heard of that being a prank.
No.
No, who's gonna randomly pick up a Pringles can off the fucking street? Like, oh look, sweet Pringles. Ugh, you know, no one's gonna do that. No one's that desperate to fucking open a Pringle unless he's doing this to get at homeless people. Then that's a real dick
homeless
move.
People, yeah. Because I was gonna say homeless people might do that. And then he's just being
like he's over there with a camera just on the corner on his car, right? Just watching. He's gonna open it.
And then they get disgusted, throw it down. Feel like, what's the matter with people? Well, homeless people will probably just blame each other for that. All right, which one of you guys? Who forgot to throw away their shit can?
Oh, like that's the thing that they do.
That's the thing. You know the rules.
You know the rules.
You know the rules. Once you shit in the Pringles can, you throw it away. Damn it, boss.
It's a one-time use.
It's a one-time single-use thing. Okay. So this lawyer, did he wipe?
Oh, I don't know, dude.
So he just shit and then with a dirty asshole drove off.
The dirty asshole that he is, yeah.
He is a dirty asshole.
Oh my god. Okay, look. First off, that brings up another question. Is he shitting inside of his car?
Well, how do they catch him on camera? Did he get out of the car?
No, because they caught him just.
Did he shit in his driver's seat?
They caught him just fucking like. Okay, yeah. Did he park in the parking lot, shit in it in his car, and then throw it out the window, or did he show up to throw it? Like, there's so many more questions to this. There's so many more layers.
Did he have the lid on it?
I would think you would have the lid if you're throwing out your car.
When he threw it. And then it landed. Does the lid pop off?
I don't know.
Is that the science behind it? Or does he not put the lid on it and just flings it, hoping that when it flies
so he just like shoots it out of the Pringles can and he keeps the can to use later?
The shit just goes... No, like he throws the can with the lid off.
That way it just goes everywhere?
Everywhere before it lands.
That's gross.
That is gross.
It's just
this guy is gross. This dude's crazy. We gotta interview this
he's
guy.
a defense attorney.
And he's a freaking legal professional. Wonder why people hate lawyers? There's another reason. You can put this to the list of people hating lawyers. Okay, people hate lawyers.
Now
it's giving lawyers a bad name.
Now this is gonna because now this is gonna raise questions. Like you go in, you try to get a defense attorney. It's like, hey, I just gotta know before I hire you. Do you shit in the can?
Weird that I gotta know about?
Do I gotta know about any weird fetishes you got like that before I invite you into my home? Defend my family and my honor.
Like, is there any reason for me to fear you losing your license midway through?
You might retaliate
or something.
I'm gonna find a Pringles can that says, "Hey, from Jim."
Boom.
My god,
Deuces.
that is
double entendre.
Disgusting on so many levels. I wish.
Yeah, but you're right, man. There's so many questions involved in this. Like, the fuck? Being the main question. The fuck?
Oh, there's more to the story. I thought that was the end of the article but there's more at the very bottom here. So Blakesley.
Damn it, Jesus! Keep scrolling.
I was scrolling. I was scrolling, but it froze on me. I'm not going to. We're gonna finish this. Jose.
Oh, we're gonna finish.
Like
this
he finished his dropping his deuce and throwing out that shingles that shit Pringles can. We're gonna finish the story on him.
Did you just make up a new term?
Yes. Although
shit in a can of Pringles is shingles.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. Don't get that confused with shingles like the disease shingles,
or the roof.
Yeah, now there's a third term to shingles. There's a third meaning to it. Well, what are we talking about? We're talking about like rooftop shingles, scratchy chicken pox, skin condition shingles, or shit in a can, Pringles can shingles.
Urban Dictionary. Add it.
We need to add this. If it's not in there, we need to add it.
Add it.
Yeah.
We're going to submit a request.
Oh, well, Blakesley had known the victim advocates at the center for years and was scheduled to see them in court 15 minutes after the Pringles deposit. We were on point with this. Jose, you called it.
So he was definitely targeting these people here. So he went with a dirty asshole. I hope he washed his hands.
No, probably not.
He walked into court like that. God damn it, guy. And then he walked into court like that, having just unloaded.
Oh, my God.
On the victims. It was personal. He unloaded.
Yeah, he did.
A lot of personal stress.
Well, the court decided to suspend him from the practice of law for 1 year, with 6 months of that suspension stayed.
What does that mean?
Oh, I wish I knew, but I don't talk legal speak.
I thought you were going to go in depth on
No, that's all they said.
No, I don't know. That's all they said. Expect us to all be lawyers.
No.
Stayed.
Well, I'll probably put a definition of it up here somewhere. I'll look it up later. I'm not going to do that right now.
In the YouTube video.
Yeah.
We'll put that on. Webster's.
Wow. Man, that right there, I think, was our greatest story yet. And I pray.
At least we know his aim is on point.
Yeah.
Hole to hole. Boom.
Yeah, I'm actually quite impressed that he didn't have any leakage or any spillage within his vehicle. Spillage. I mean, talk about having a clean crime scene. Oh my God!
Imagine that, a guy with a suit and tie and a briefcase pulls up in his BMW or his black Mercedes, whatever lawyers drive, right?
Yeah.
And then he just throws a can at you.
Here, have Pringles. This. It's on the house.
And then you see shit just launch out of it, and you're like, "Whoa!"
It's all in slow motion before it hits someone. Oh my God.
Damn, guy!
I can't believe he's been practicing law since 1976. It said. So,
this is an old man.
Yeah, this is
a dirty old man.
A dirty old man. There's the plot thickens.
Old ass
the
dude.
Plot, like his shit in that Pringles can, thickens.
Who knows how thick it was? May have been watery.
It might have had a ghost poop. Who knows?
Maybe it was ghost poop.
If you don't know what a ghost poop is,
Maybe
look
he
it
could
up.
control it. Maybe he could control it. Maybe he's just old and his diaper was full. And he's like,
And so he's just making up this
really...
story that, like, oh, this is a prank I used to do all the time. There's a certain, this is like a teenager kind of thing, like a high school.
This is like a 10-year-old.
Yeah,
boy
it's like, hey,
doing this.
let's poop in this can of half-eaten Pringles and throw it out.
Oh, it was half-eaten?
No, I'm just saying, what if he did that? What if it wasn't an empty Pringles can? What if it had Pringles in it?
And that would be even more tragic because then he wasted Pringles.
Or what if he took all the Pringles out, ate half of them, or just like put half back after shitting on it? That way you thought you had, then you have shit Pringles right there. Oh,
so that way somebody would open the lid.
Oh, Pringles. And then they get to the bottom, like, oh, not Pringles.
I've been eating out of this can this whole time.
I'm going to lose my lunch.
Even more evil.
I'm going to lose my lunch. Holy fuck. That's not a prank. That's a crime against humanity, dude. Put this dude down like a sick dog he is.
Yeah, why don't they just force him to retire if he's been doing this for that many years? Like, it's been 50 years. You can just shut up. Go home. You're clearly senile. You're done.
You fucking done lost
You're
it.
Done. You're lost. You lost it. Okay, you're done. Get out of here.
Holy shit.
Suspended for life. Suspended for life. Take it easy.
I just hope I didn't give anyone crazy ideas of like a copycat, you know?
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's going to happen.
Oh, fuck me. Please don't do that. Don't.
It's a Pringles bomb.
Oh my God.
How did he throw it? Like a football? Like perfect spiral?
Or did he underhand it like softball?
Or did he just like that?
Or did he just like do a quick chuck out the window and just like peeled off? There's so many questions to how this unveiled.
So many questions. So many good questions.
They say they caught him on camera, but where's the footage? I want to see the footage. I want to see.
Yeah, exactly. Drop the footage.
Okay.
Drop the footage.
I will.
Maybe it's on Reddit.
I will not make any promises to y'all. For those of y'all listening, I will not make this promise, but I will do my best effort to find a video of this guy doing this. And I will put it. If that does not give y'all incentive to at least see him tossing it out of his car to come watch it on YouTube, I will post that to the YouTube video.
Yeah.
Oh.
Link in my bio.
Yes. Okay. Well, I think that's going to do it for us. That's the final story we had for y'all.
Yeah, there's such thing as too much experience.
Yeah. Oh.
When you get too old, it's time to hang.
Yeah, it's time to just call it quits at this point, old man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Get out of here.
Yeah, but for those of y'all don't quit on us yet, tune in to us on Spotify or any other podcasting service that you like to use, and YouTube for our VR podcast later this week. Until then, we'll see y'all later. Peace.
Bye.